Hello everyone, so I'm back. I will continue to try to assemble this watch. The very last time I had second hand, and I was sort of like a failing to place it in. From what it turns out, there is this sort of like a pin in the center, so I ended up squeezing that pin as well, which was my mistake. I didn't realize it's there. So at the moment, I ordered some parts from AliExpress again. I ordered 2 seconds hands, so there is seconds hands like that, and I have second pair just in case, slightly different hands. I prefer these ones, so if possible I will try to input these ones onto the watch. I ordered some tools that hopefully will help me to sort of like place those seconds hands with 90 degrees. Hopefully they're not very accurate, but they're cheap for like £3, so well, I will try to do that. One of the other sort of like issues that I had, I could not see things, so I ended up purchasing these sort of like a magnifying glasses with the light as well, just so I could see in a sense what I'm doing. And now that I have all these sort of like tools, I will continue. I will try to assemble the watch again, and hopefully this time things will go well. So I will start. So once again, we're back to square one. We'll be trying to input the seconds hand again, which was really painful the last time. Hopefully this time things will go well. So I'll just place everything. Yeah. Everything still works. I just need to add seconds hand in this thing. Such a beautiful dial. Up. Okay. So I'll just go back onto the next day, and once everything is at 12 o'clock, we'll start adding the seconds hand. Yep. Beautiful. Okay. Now this is the seconds hand that I would prefer to input into this watch. And I'll just open this thing really quickly. Okay, I finally managed to open this thing. So right away we have the seconds hand. Now I have my magnifying glass, and I will try to put this thing again. Hopefully it will fit this time. Now is it possible? Okay. Now I just need to double check a few things before I do anything. So I have this press. I have this press. Hopefully 90 degrees. I'll try something else first. Let me see. There's a tiny pin in the center, and I need to pop the second hands directly onto that pin. I can see there's a hole, but the sort of issue is as they were painting the second hand, I think they filled that the hole in for some reason. I'm not too sure if it will fit again, because there is a pin there that has to go into the second hand. The second hand is supposed to mount on that pin, and from what I can see, the 10 times magnifying glass that second hand is somewhat full. That might be a problem. Okay, so we'll try to do now. Okay, well, I'll try to do a few things. Okay, I tried to poke the hole of the second hand gently with the needle. It seemed like it's full of something, and well, there is a pin from the movement that actually has to go in. So I'll try. From what I can see, there is a hole. what if I apply some of this on. That way I will have more control. But now I need to sort of like a smack it in. I can't just leave it like that. It actually runs now. Right, let me see. It doesn't run anymore. Why? Oh, it's under the angle. Like if you can actually see, there is an angle. I bent one of the sides. And let's stop the movement. And then we need to unbend. We need to unbend what we just bent. I need to slightly adjust this portion because it gets stuck in there. Okay, but if it's just need to make sure everything works before I go any further. Okay. And now let's see, hands, and they move freely. Yeah, it's nice, nice. Finally. Top. Let's try again. Okay, so that step is done. So now I just need to clean the dial. We already placed. We changed the balance wheel, the rotor wheel, to the engraved one at the bottom. Now we will need to remove the stem and place this movement inside of the case. So that's the next part. Now I just need to clean the movement as much as they can before I do anything, and then I'll be able to proceed to the next step. I just want to make sure that everything is nice and clean. Okay, everything looks good. Ah, this is beautiful. Yep. This is beautiful. And everything runs smoothly. Let's stop. Ah, it moved past it. Oh man, this is beautiful. Yeah, finally. To place the second hands, it took like 1 hour. It's absurd how tiny everything is. That pin in the center is like 1 nanomillimeter. You can't even see that stuff. It's absolutely painful to do this thing. Now we have a case. Which is from AliExpress as well, from China. Now this case is 39 millimeters, if I remember correctly. It has this sort of like a flat ring around it. Some of it is polished, some of it is brushed, including the postage, including the taxes. Stainless steel, 33 pounds. Now I wanted to change the crown. After I purchased the crown, from what it seems, I'll show you later. Basically it's a wrong case. I won't be able to do that. But so at the moment I already tried to do that. I will show later. But now I just need to open the case with this bubble. Now, as I open the case, I have this thing to grease the gasket. Okay, I need to remove the crown. Now I would like to clean the inside of the watch before I do anything else. Now, to do that, I have a piece of cloth, I have some glue, I have some tiny brushes that hopefully will help. Now, let me just put some light on this. I need to make sure everything is clean before I go any further. Let me just zoom in. Does it do anything? Let me see. I should remove that gasket gently. It's on a ring. It doesn't want to go out. Come on, do it. Here you go. And now we just close this thing and we spin a few times. Now we need to clean the watch. We need to clean the inside of a watch. I have this tiny cloth. From what I understand, I'm supposed to use it for cleaning. I need to clean everything, and then we'll need to cut the stem. We'll need to cut the stem, place it into the crown, input it into the movement. Okay. Now let me just double check. Oh my god. I almost knocked it. Okay. I mean, might as well just use this thing. This sort of like a glue on the sides, just in case. Just to be on the safe side. Do you collect anything? I don't know. And then we have this case. Okay. And now we have this case. Okay, so the case is clean. Now I need to flip the movement. And we need to start removing the crown stem. We need to flip the movement. Now, if I understand correctly, there is some sort of like a lever. There is some sort of like a tiny lever that you can remove somewhere, and then you'll be able to remove I think it's this one. Okay, so right over here, and there's this tiny stem, and there's this tiny lever. As you change the positions of the crown, if you pull the crown out, that lever moves into the movement and you're not able to see. If you pull the crown in, that lever pops out. Yep, that's the bone underneath it. Yep, so I need to press this thing down, and it releases the pin. It releases the pin. Now we need to move the movement into the case, and then we'll be able to proceed further. Now, how do I pick this thing up? Let me see. Could I just do that and just land it in a case? No. Just a second. Okay. Let me do that. Now we just need to place the case onto the movement. Hopefully things work. Oh my god. Just okay. And then we just place it on top. It should fit. It should fit. Will it fit? Wait, is that a second hand blocking everything? Oh my god. Well, let's try something else. What if we just... That second hand should be in line. Yes, it is in line. So let's say that's the crown stem, it's supposed to go there. How can we land safely? I dropped it. Well, I dropped it. Can I sort of just land it in there? It's sort of like a laying in an angle now. Yep. Yeah, it's under the angle. Let's get it out. I need to find a way to grab this thing and just land it directly 90 degrees somehow. How can I do that? Where is the crown? Crown is here, 90 degrees. Is it possible to grab it by the side? No. It doesn't grab anything. What if I... Let me see. What if I do like that? No, it will slip. It will slip. Okay, but what if I go in first with a minute's hand? So minute's hand is at the top. So, oh my god. My hands are just too large. Yep. I cannot grab it that way. How can I land it safely? Properly. Let me try again. Oh my god. This is so bad. Let me see. Maybe I'll be able to grab. Second. Okay, so this one. Like that. And then I will have to grab gently on that plastic. Oh, progress. And then maybe why doesn't it go in? What's the problem? It goes under the angle. It needs to go statically 90 degrees in, otherwise it won't fit. Nothing can grab on these things. 90 degrees. Where's the car? Can I sort of like force it a little bit? Will anything bad happen if I force that movement in there? It doesn't want to fit. Why? What's wrong with this case? Yeah, it's sort of like a landing under the angle. I need to find a way to land this thing into the position in 90 degrees otherwise it will not fit. Oh my. Okay, well, let me see this way. Oh my god, it's no. Wait, what about this? Could I have an impact? Wait, there is sort of like a tiny bump over there. Will it have impact? Let me see. Is there a problem there? So there is a tiny bump from inside next to the crown. Is it something that I need to polish? Is that why it's not going in? Let me see. So if I look inside, yeah, it's stuck. There is a tiny bump in there that's not polished, and because of that bump, yeah, it's quite large bump. It's not really visible, but it's like 1 millimeter of stuff in there. Is it possible to maybe go in? Oh, almost dropped it. Oh my god. Wait, did I just place it? I think I placed it. Just a second, so this is... Oh, wait, did it just land? What? How? Let me see. Okay, it did. Okay, so I'll just leave it there to sort of secure it, because man, I'll break everything. Now I need crown stems. I have 10 of them, just in case if anything goes wrong. I got 10 of them. Now these tiny things are crown stems. This tiny thing is a crown stem. Okay. And now we have a crown stem. So we remove this thing, and then so this one is for the crown. This one goes inside. As this one goes inside. Let me just see. Oh my god, everything is so tiny. I need to mount this head onto the crown stem. Just like that. Yep. And then just a second, is it clean? I think it is, yeah. And then we just input. this crown stem. I don't know how deep. Wait, do I need to release anything? Do I need to do anything else? Wait, just a second. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh. It doesn't do anything else. Why? I think it's in a position, no? Yeah, it's charging. It should change the time, yeah, and the date, and it should change. Yeah, finally. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now we have another operation. So if we input the stem all the way in. Now I have calipers. Of course, I forgot to purchase a battery for them. So we will measure all these nanomillimeters and millimeters without any batteries. Okay, let's go. I have 10 stems. Anything goes wrong, we'll use another stem. We'll have 10 tries. I think it's supposed to be. No, just a second, let me think. It's all the way in, yeah. So the distance that we need to cut off is about this much. Now we need to remove the stem again. And there's this tiny microscopic thing that we need to click, and then it releases the crown. Now I need to unscrew the crown. Okay, and then I have to cut off approximately this much. I need to make sure. Okay, so I'll just use this stuff. Let me see. Yeah, around this much. I'll do a bit less, and then we'll just let's do from the eye. Yep, good idea. Yep. Okay. And now we have these things. I have set up these. So I'll just take flat one, and then away from the desk. Well, I need to do this way. Let me just grab it really gently. Hopefully this is gentle enough. I won't be able to do much this way. Okay, let me see. Can I do it? No? Is it? We'll see. Okay, let's move this way. Now just need to clean the desk. Okay. Just in case if I drop something. Okay, let me see. Okay, so what is my crown? I already lost my crown. It's over here. Let's do this. Okay. We'll be able to fit it back. I might need to polish it properly. Okay, and now it doesn't work. Why? That is done under the angle. Can I force it in? I have another crown. Let me try another crown. Just in case I mess things up. Okay, so now I cannot input it back. Let me see, can I do this thing again? So sort of like a tiny angle. Let me see. Okay, hopefully now. Let me see. Okay, so I have two crowns, one that doesn't fit. Let's try that one first, just in case. Just to be on the safe side. Okay, I need a little bit of force. Come on, dude. Okay, so we tried. So this is the everything's dropping. Let's use the head that we need. Okay, just a second. I just need to make sure. What is it, the whole thing spinning or what? Hold the thing in place, man. Okay, well, I think it's tight. Okay, let's try to put it back in. Hopefully I didn't damage the inside part. Okay, is it in? It won't close. Just a second. Okay, it works. Change the date. Yeah. Move the hands. Go back in. Okay. So I did not enough. So we squeeze this one. Okay. So I measured incorrectly. So okay. I measured it incorrectly. I will need to cut again. Let me see how much is this. About this much. So maybe even less. Just a second. So this one can pressure in, right? Yeah, I can push it in. So I need to take off like a half a centimeter, I think. Not this entire. So just a second. Okay, so this is the date. This is the minutes and hours. And this is yep. So if I want to remove it, so let's say this one squeezes and then catches the thread, and then you unscrew it. So I think I need to remove. Oh, let's try to remove around this much. Okay, let's do that again. Okay. Okay, now we need to unscrew it. Hopefully it will unscrew. Just a second, let me try again. My God, everything so slippery. Okay. I just want to double measure just in case. Yep. Days, hours, minutes. We'll go back. I just want to double check. Yeah. Well, around that. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this again. Everything is shiny. It's all the way here. Okay. Okay, now we unscrew and we do the cutting again. Okay, remove this thing away. Now, how much we need to remove? So let's say this much. So basically sort of like a half of it so to speak. Once again from the eye. Let me just try to do that again from the eye. Okay. Let's try again. Hopefully this time things will go well. Can I mount it? Will it mount? Just a second. Okay, tighten it up. Okay, let's go back to the movement. Let's see. Okay. Just a second. Oh, it's not even in. I think I did too much this time. Yeah, I messed up. Yeah, this is messed up. Wait, what is going on? Oh, so this is ours. Yeah. I cut too much, so we need to remove it. Oh man, move it. Let me see. I need to. Screw it all the way in. Hold on. I can't see the lever. Oh, this is a real problem now. Oh. need to hold this leather. Oh my god. Just a second. Oh. Oof. Okay. I thought I won't be able to change all this. Okay. Wait, what is this? That's not that. What is my... What are they? Okay. So let's see, this is the crown stem. So I did this one too much. Slightly too much. I have 10 more of these. I'll try to go again. That's what happens when you do things from the eye. Let me see. Okay, we have another stem. I have 10 tries left. Okay, let's unscrew this. Okay. So this is too much. I need just tiny bit more. So if we compare the stems, let's see that one with this one. I think I need just a tiny bit more. Just a tiny bit more. Let me see, do I have any more accurate cutters that I could use? Let me see. I can't even grab these things, how tiny they are. Fingers too large. Wait. This has to go this way. Okay. So let's say another experiment from the eye. What is it? Just lose the stem. Let it go. It's over here. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, they're at the same distance. So just a second, please go back in. Okay. Okay. So that one is too short. I need slightly more distance. Slightly more distance. Where is it cutting? Let's see what if we cut right here. No, let's do a little bit more right over here. So now we have these two stems. Okay, so this one goes into the trash. And now I will try to sort of like reduce the stem little by little, slowly. We'll be patient this time, because otherwise I will run out of stems. Let me see if I can put it on. Can I put it on? Oh, it's under the angle. Okay, I need these ones again. Okay, holding one end. Just a second, can you actually hold it, man? Okay. Another experiment. Go in. Okay, so this is charging. This is days, hours and minutes. And then if we go back, oh man, such a small distances. I need basically like what is this distance? Just a tiny bit, man. Yeah, just a tiny bit. Like literally that much. It's like what, like 2 millimeters? Maybe less than that. Where's the lever again? Okay, it's all the way in, so the lever should be here. Now we unscrew it, and I need to remove literally like 2 millimeters. 2 millimeters. Yeah, it doesn't go in. I need to remove like 2 millimeters somehow. That will be like 1. Let me try that one. Once again, from the eye. And then we try again, and again. Okay, I need some help from these ones again. Let me see. Tighten up. Let's go. Tight, make it tight. Okay, it's tight. Okay. Wait. Just a second. Okay, and we push all the way in. Is it possible to screw the crown in now? god. It's not allowing me to. Why? Wait. Hmm. Hmm. And the watch is alive. Hmm. Okay. So the crown is in. It's tight. Hmm. Okay. Is it tight? It is tight. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, look at that. Everything seems to fit. Now minute again, can I actually move, or is it just a second, please? Let me see. Okay, so if I unscrew this crown, it charges. Date. Minutes. Can I actually move? I think it can. Yeah. Oh yeah. It can. We go back in. Okay, so at this point, I need to remove the stem again. I will do few brushes on this thing just to reduce, take off like half a millimeter or so, 5 nanomillimeters, and then we need to apply glues on the screw itself that it wouldn't unscrew. Okay, so we removed this one last time. Yeah, it doesn't go any further than that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now take these things away. Take this thing. Okay. Did I remove anything? I don't know. I hope so. Just a second. Okay. Now I just need to try again, just in case before I apply glues. Oh, it goes on nicely. Now we just screw it in, tighten it up. One last check before we apply glues. Just want to make sure everything is done perfectly. Oh, yeah. What's wrong? Okay. So these are the three phases. Date, hearts and hands, and if we tighten it up, oh my god, this is beautiful. Is it tight? It is tight. Ooh. Okay, let's go. Now we just need to remove this thing once again. Okay. Now I have glues that I will need to apply on this thing. Now I have glues also from China. Thread locker, best ever, as you can see. It is best ever. So now I just need some paper. Just a second. I need some paper. Is it open? I don't think so. Let me just see. Is it up? Yes, it is open. Is this sealed? I don't know. Can't push anything through. Just a second. Oh yeah, just a tiny bit. Okay, that's all we need, literally. Okay. Now, well, I cannot grab this thing again. Oop. Just like that. Now we take it again like that. Then we take a paper and some gloves. Just a tiny bit. Oh, maybe that's too much. Okay, and now we go again. Now we go again one last time. Oh, going again. Oh, yeah. Just a second. Now tighten. Now we need to clean. Just a second, I need toilet paper. Okay. Now we have a little bit of tiny. It has to be cleaned. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I just need to make sure that everything is tight. Okay, so that is done. We get rid of the glue, and now we go in And hopefully everything works. Okay, are you in? Okay. Days. Hours and minutes. Back into the position. Screw the crown in. Go on. And that is done. And that is done. Wow. Okay. Case back. I greased the gasket. The gasket is on the top. Now, as I opened the case, this gasket was what's wrong with this thing now? It's not moving. Why? What's wrong with you? What happened now, man? Did I just destroy something? Why is it not moving? Wait, it is moving. No? It's sort of like a restricted movement. Why? Okay. I just need to double check a few things. Oh my god. Oh. Did it damage anything? Let's try the original one. Just in case. Okay. Well, it dropped into place. Okay, it's tight. Yeah. Okay, and now we just... Okay, that's been so it's connected. I don't know. Did it damage something? How do I know if I damaged anything now? Is it supposed to be this tight? What if I unscrew the crown? Does it change anything? Maybe it's just me. Is it supposed to move this? I think it has a restricted movement, so I will try something else. Just a second. Let me see. I see. Maybe I'm just paranoid. I don't know. Okay. It doesn't move always. So let me just change the wheel again. Okay. Okay, and now we have. Did it damage anything? No. Everything seems to be fine. Okay. Okay. Let's tighten it up a little bit. And hopefully everything will be fine. Tighten up a little bit. Now can you actually move? Yeah. So that spins, that spins. Okay, so there is movement. Okay, so that one is tight, it's not moving anymore. Okay. Yep. Okay. 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 Okay, now we'll tighten this up. Does it all work? I think so, yeah. Does it go in too much? Okay. Wait. Well, it's tight. Can it be any tighter than that? No, it's tight. That is done. Okay, that's it. This is it. That is done. Now gasket. I need to make sure it does not drop on the movement. Okay. Okay. Now we have a case back. So just need to clean the case back really quickly. Everything has to be clean. End of the story. Okay. Now the movement. Okay. And now it goes back. Go back. Can I close it? Oh, this thing, I need to close this thing. Okay. Just a second. Now, I'll just use this bubble. Okay, that is fine. Now, final check. Let me just make sure that everything is clean. Oh. Now maybe we could set the date. What is the date today? So let's say today is the 4th. So let's set on the 3rd. And then let's just move. I'm just waiting for the 30 seconds and I will set the time. And then we'll need to install the bracelet. Okay, time. So just need to move all the way into the next day. This should be around midnight now. Yep, beautiful. And now, 8 o'clock. We are going for 8 o'clock. 8:15, let's say. And 8:15. Okay. And now we'll just need to install the bracelet really quickly. Now, so the hands, the dial, the case, the balance wheel is from China. Movement NH35 is from Seiko, and the bracelet that I have is from Stibe, mesh bracelet from Germany. As this is sort of like a smaller case, 39 millimeters, I decided to try Stibe mesh bracelets, as they are quite nice. Okay. Now, of course, I will need to calibrate the watch, calibrate the time, just to make sure that everything is accurate. Now, I have the app on my phone, on this so-called time grapher, but I'm filming with the phone, so I won't be able to do that. But well, this is the watch. This is the watch, the case, the balance wheel. That one is from China. The case. Let me just peel this stuff off really quickly. Just a second. Up. Papa. Okay, and now I just need to install the bracelet really quickly. Now, just a second. Now I have two bracelets, mesh bracelets from Germany, from Stibe, for this case. So one has the sort of like a really interesting, unusual pattern that I really like, and is a little bit thicker. The other one is thinner, but the pattern that it has, it's absolutely insane. And oh, just a second, I lost something. Okay, I found it. I dropped these ones on the floors by accident, and now this is the other mesh bracelet, and it has this sort of like a really unusual pattern. If you can see on the camera, it has this sort of like a squares, right? And these bracelets are for like 20-30 pounds, from stainless steel, easily adjustable, and they're both 20 millimeters. And as the case of this watch is like 39 millimeters. It's a really small watch. So I will use this bracelet. It is really shiny, and I'm not sure if you're able to see, but it has the sort of like a square patterns. And it has these square patterns. Okay, let me see. Okay, so you close it that way, you can easily adjust it, and as you close it, it sort of like a snaps twice. Okay, so this is our case. Now okay, I just need to remove these pins now. Just a second. Now I just got myself this one, this sort of like a special tool to remove these pins. Okay, one is out. And the other pin should be out any moment now. Sort of like a sliding through somehow. Just a second, let me try the other side. Okay. Oh, and the pin is somewhere. Okay. Now, are these pins the same size? More or less the same, so everything should be fine. Okay. Okay. Now, how would I like to close this watch? Okay, so let's see, this way. Okay, so just go this way now. We'll input the pen. Now we just need to press down the pen. And hopefully things. What is my tool? Yeah. I just need to hope it won't jump somewhere. Is the pin actually too large? What is going on? Just a second. So let's try to input this one. This side first, and then that side. Just a second, go back into the position. And then we just do like that. Yeah, I'm not the best at doing these small things. Okay, can sort of like just squeeze it down, like hopefully it won't shoot. Ooh, one side is done. Yep. Okay, now we just open the bracelet. Just a second. Now we'll do another side. Another side. Another pin. And we do this stuff again and again till it's done. Just a second. Okay, get in the middle. Don't shoot at me. Okay. Wow. Now this bracelet looks so much better in real life. So now I'll just remove all the plastics. I will need to calibrate the timer of the watch just to make sure that, well, it's doing something like, let's say something like plus 3 seconds a day, that it would be accurate, but I will need to do that off camera. But apart from that, everything else is done, which is brilliant. I was so struggling with those seconds hands. Just a second, why am I using these? Cannot grab anything. Okay, there's no plastic on this one, so I'll just try to put it on. Just a second. Okay, I'll just make sure that everything is nice. Okay, and that is done. The mesh bracelet, which is really comfortable, I'm not afraid of water. So I spent for the bracelet something like 28 pounds. For the hands, I got the first hands for like 12 pounds. I managed to destroy the second hand, so I had to purchase another hand So initial set was 12 pounds. The second hand is another 6 pounds. The dial itself was around 12 pounds, including the shipping. The case is around 33 pounds with shipping and taxes. Movement NH35A. So this is the sort of like a Seiko movement, sort of like upgraded version from what I understood. For 33 pounds with the red day numbers, and on the back of the watch, well, sort of like a custom balance wheel that is also from China for something like 25 pounds. So the cost of this watch to make is around 120 pounds with a very, very nice movement. And this is the first watch that I made. Hopefully not the last watch. And I spent around 120 pounds for the tools to make the watch. Not all of the tools I used, but you saw me working, and the creation of this watch took 3 hours. The vast majority of the time I spent with the minutes, hours and seconds, especially seconds. That thing in the center, there's like a pin in the center, and the seconds hand has the sort of like a tube that's supposed to go around that pin. That pin is like 1 nanomillimeter, and you're supposed to sort of like a smack the seconds hand on top of it. Like it's so tiny, it's insane. And the other thing that I'll mention, while making the watch, I made some mistakes when placing the orders, right? So this is the crown that I wanted to input. I really like the sort of like a spiky side, but there's different crowns. When it comes about this case, the crown, all these sort of like a gaskets and everything, there is nothing on the crown itself, but everything is in a tube, in the inside of the tube. So this sort of like a case needs real completely different crowns. So if you decide to sort of like make a watch, you need to make sure that the crown is compatible. That sort of like an inside mechanism is compatible. It's wide enough, it's large enough, and that there is no sort of like a tiny case guard. This sort of like a crown goes by like a half a millimeter inside. If you purchase the crown that's too large, you won't be able to screw it all the way in, which is bad. So you need to look those things. And the other thing that I really wanted to do, but I was not able to, I have this dial, this chapter ring, or how you call it, I don't know, that has the sort of like a loom on it. And I really wanted to input also the sort of like a loom. I spent like 12 pounds on this thing, but as I removed the glass from the case, well, there is no space for it. So if you want to input some sort of like a custom dial ring, chapter ring, you need to make sure that, well, your case has space for it. Otherwise, you won't be able to do that. But apart from that, I mean, I'm happy with this. I like that a lot. An H35 movement, that from what I understand is really trustworthy. A bracelet from Germany with all these sort of like a crazy patterns. Movement that I can trust. Now, I'm not sure about water resistance. I don't have any sort of like a water chambers and stuff like that. On AliExpress, it's written that water resistance is up to like 200 meters. Now, whether you can trust it or not, I wouldn't try. Now, it has screw-down crown. There's like 2 tiny gaskets in the tube that crown goes into. So this portion is sealed, As I remove the glass, there is the sort of like a silicone rubber seal that goes around the glass where it goes in. There is a gasket on screw down crown, so there is the sort of like a seal to protect from water. Now, is it worthy of 100, 200 meters? I'm not sure. I don't know. I would have to purchase that additional tool. But yeah, this is the watch. 3 hours of work, 120 pounds on parts, around 100 pounds in tools, and this is done. Thank you for watching.